for that he would
Assalamu alaikum. Shabbat shalom.
and that he would avenge himself on God for destroying their forefathers. The motive for building the Tower of Babel, according to Josephus, was to protect humanity against another flood.
I want to talk about,
Before the flood,
I'm going to try to
God
do
saw
it briefly.
the wickedness of man was great in the
I've
earth,
heard the
and
Israelites
that every imagination
and
that
the
thoughts
law
of
says
the heart
that women
were
should not
only
wear
and
pants.
continued. When God saw that the children of men were building
Men
a
should not
tower
wear
and rebelling
dresses,
against him,
cross
he put an
dressing.
end to it and said,
That we should be
"So
dressed in
let us
modesty.
go down and there confound their language,
That's what
that
this
they may
is.
not understand
Modesty.
one another's speech." So the Lord
Hijabs
scattered them
and
abroad from thence upon the face of the earth.
jalabiyas and
Tradition says that Nimrod's
all
wife
this is
was
to cover
also
up
his mother
property,
and granddaughter
cover
of
your
Noah.
aura of
According
property.
to various legends,
Not wearing them little
Semiramis became pregnant
thin
after
nylon
engagement
things
in the
that I
daughters
see
of
girls
Noah
wearing
while
today,
married to
where you can
Noah.
see their whole shape and form
Around
and
this
everything,
time, Nimrod
and
died
get
a
your lust
violent and
on.
untimely death.
And when you tear them off, they half naked already, so it ain't much to tear off.
Audacious claim.
Y'all need to be a little bit more careful, my sisters, because you're real pretty, and you have many shades and many pretty colors, and it can cause you to be raped, dressing like that, along with men. Now that men is being desired like women, you can't walk around with acting feminine. Too feminine, you will get raped.
After the scattering that occurs at the Tower of Babel, the story of the miraculous conception of
and all you pimps out there,
throughout the world, and led to
we are the lost tribe of Israel.
the various birth, death, and rebirth
Okay.
cults that are littered.
What you gonna tell the Most High when you go before Him and He say, "Did you pimp
different names for Nimrod,
the girls out and the boys of the children of Israel out?"
This was the birth.
And what are you gonna say? I pimp from here to Macadon. I'm the Macadocious from the Moses, and I pimp from here to the coasters and all that old stuff. You gonna say all that?
You probably loved to
I don't think so.
This book might have been
So you better be thinking about repenting, because there's a whole lot of you so-called pimps out there.
It's an older version of Mary and Jesus Christ. And of course you have
And your sister start putting on that red dress for one of that nigga. High heels and the sweet perfume and going out there doing sexual favors.
That predate Christianity.
And while he getting all the money and
there were so many
causing y'all to have be worse than what it is, making the situation worse than what it is.
This was the question I've asked myself.
You don't need money
years ago.
if you have your own everything. So keep that in mind.
But the prophecy of a virgin birth was declared by God way before that time. In Genesis 3, verses 14 and 15, soon after Satan had succeeded in causing Adam and Eve to sin, God declared to him his fate. The Lord God said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed
and His
above all
statues.
cattle and above every beast.
The
of
biggest
the field.
trick in the world is to
Of thy
lose your
belly
God
shalt
and
thou
your
go,
statues.
And thus shalt thou eat all the days of thy life, and I
do
will
not
put enmity between thee and
make sure
the
that
woman,
you
and
have
between
the
thy seed
law,
and her seed.
that you're
It shall
abiding the
bruise
law
thy head,
of the
and
Most
thou
High
shalt
God.
bruise his heel.
And that's
God
what I
told the
where I
serpent
come in
that the
at.
seed of the woman will bruise his head.
We have rules and regulations according to the Bible because we're the children of Israel. But we don't have the law of the Most High, the Sharia. If you got the Sharia, then you know that you're following the law of the Most High God. And that's the Quran and Sunnah. This is an attachment of what the children of Israel should be doing.
These counterfeit virgin birth religions
And I am a Muslim, so I know. But I'm also the children of Israel. So there's no such thing as I can't do it, I can't do it, and I can't do it. Yes, you can.
Jesus' story.
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
And so today we have atheists.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alaihim. Ghayril maghdubi alaihim waladdallin.
And how do we know which God is the authentic? My name is Tony.
So if I can do it, you can do it.
Bible prophecy is one of the
And in English, that would be
God does truly exist.
and in Hebrew, that would be Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the God is one.
Even started coming to pass.
Most gracious, most merciful, all praise due to our God, the Lord of the world, Master of the day of judgment. Thee do we serve, thy do we see. Show us the straight path, the path of the strive thy grace. None of those who earn thy anger, nor of those Christians and Jews, so-called Jews, going astray. Okay? And we going astray too now. Because we want to gangbang and sell dope. I don't want you to do none of that, children. None of it. All of it is forbidden. Follow the Sharia.
God had to send them.
Act like a Muslim. Have fun doing it. Read about the Prophet Muhammad in the story about Prophet Muhammad, and you can implement him all you want. You can't get in trouble for that, but you can get in trouble for implementing anything that's false. Okay, let's see what else.
King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon had a dream that disturbed him from his sleep.
Don't sell your soul to the devil.
That the dream was important.
Do what they want you to do.
So
by doing what they want you to do, the world wants you to do. Live in the world, but be not of the world. Do not have the love and the fame of the hubby-dunya of the things of the world. Don't become worldly. Don't become stay cardinal. Stay spiritual.
These wise men to know things that normal people wouldn't know. So he expected
drugs make you retarded.
And
you don't want to do that. Don't do no drugs. Smoke a little weed, but don't do no other drug. I wouldn't do none of it. It's all bad for you. Even smoking. It take your lungs away. Take your breathing away. Quick.
When it came time for Daniel to be killed, he asked why the decree was so urgent.
Don't be a black European Christian Ku Klux Klan.
The reason why.
Do y'all hear me? Do not be a black European Ku Klux Klan. Cut that out. Be a Hebrew Muslim, not a European Ku Klux Klan.
So Daniel boldly met with
European philosophy versus black history and miseducated falsehood, all claiming to be is the Holy Scriptures. There is no or better anyone of seed of Abraham except by way of piety. There is no that's saying there's no racism. No, God doesn't accept no racism. He said there's no white superior over black, and black is not superior over white, except by way of piety. The Arab is not superior over non-Arab, except by way of piety, right conduct. Endure what is right and forbid that is wrong, children. Leave these other stuff alone. Stick to your family. Stick to buying new land. Get away from all the city life stuff and go in the country and live. Get your money up and buy you some land and free your people from all this stupidity stuff. All this is city life, and it's connected to the crooked government, and it's out to genocide and murder you. all this drug dealing and all that miseducation and carrying on.
The fourth kingdom shall be divided. So what Daniel was trying to say is that this great big statue was a timeline.
And hold on to your iman, your faith,
Daniel says
like Abraham did. He is our forefather. Everybody, even white. And he became a friend to the prophet, to the Most High. You can't get it no better than that. Separate yourself. Separate yourself from the bad people. From good and evil. Separate yourself. There is no lukewarm in the truth. God is not the author of confusion. That's mean what he said in one scriptures, he said it in another scripture. It's all the same thing. He just give you a little bit more. The system turns into the Zulu.
Alexander was one of the greatest military minds of all time.
The system turns the Zulu warrior child into a retardation by ways of psychotropic medications and puts in restraints until he shows signs of retardation. I've seen it all my life. I've seen my brothers get doped up with the psychotropic medication because they can't move, can't talk, and then nobody got no love for them after that. But you destroyed the brother by putting that stuff in him. They're liars.
Jesus Christ was nailed to a
the reason why he was hype, he's a warrior. He likes to run and climb trees and use dart, bow and arrows and all that kind of stuff. Because we come from where? Africa, where you have to run from the lion and all the wild animals.
We now know that
and you have to be able to control them.
If we go down history and find
and God gave dominion over them.
And not conquered, then we cannot deny the truth.
So,
that this book that declared it,
stop letting mothers, stop letting your children become
Rome conquered, or was Rome
guinea pigs divided? For the system.
Rome was, in fact, not conquered
from
without, but was divided from within. By 285 AD, the Roman Empire.
What happened to the tents, the teepees, and the huts, and the log cabins? Landlord is the slavery. He's taking all your money.
With the Eastern Empire
and so one of you can't take care of your family because they're taking advantage of you.
And the Western Empire.
Don't ever take advantage of you. Move out of that apartment. And move into your own house on your own land. Don't buy no house. Build your own.
Which became 10 countries in Europe.
It ain't hard to do. Build your own. And go buy you some land and raise your family like we used to do. Stop letting these people take you up top for cars and land and electric and all that. Get some solar panels and put them up. Build your own house. And get around some of this madness so you can live. Stop living among you over your means and come down some and live. And I'm talking to all the mothers and fathers. Don't do the same thing that the other generation did. Sit up here and buy these expensive houses and expensive cars. And don't do that. Buy your land. Get your acre and your mule. Buy your land, your livestock, and everything will be free to you. Like it's supposed to be. Amen. Have a blessed and productive day.